Okay, so thanks for coming along to our webinar today. Today's talk is the importance of minerals. I've talked this numerous times because it is the backbone of Dr. Wallach. You know, we have the Beyond Ping and we have all the other great products, but the backbone where this whole story started with Dr. Wallach come from is the importance of minerals. If people can't afford anything else, you get them started on minerals. This is how important it is. So my presentation today is just going through benefits, how it works within the body, etc. So let's get started. Hey guys, for those who haven't met me before, my name is Kevin Grundy. I'm a registered medical practitioner in natural health. I specialize in Western herbal medicine, nutritional and natural health. I am a presidential marketing director for Longevity, and I'm an independent distributor. Yay for independence. So recap that message: 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 to 3 essential fatty acids, and that makes your 90 essential nutrients. That is the 90 for life message. What do you see in that message? What you see is 60 minerals and only 16 vitamins. When we were brought up as kids, were we not told, have you had your vitamins this morning? We were never told, did you have your minerals this morning? Here they are. They take in 3/4 or 2/3 of our essential nutrients and minerals, but yet they're so overlooked. Remember, essential nutrients cannot be manufactured by the body, and deficiencies in these nutrients, of course, lead to disease, and there are over 900 nutritional diseases. So let's talk minerals. So what is a mineral? So a mineral comes in either a macro element or a micro element. So that's referring to the size of the component or the mineral. The macro being large and micro being small. So macro elements are elements that a body needs in large amounts. So we need lots of them. And the examples of these are the calcium, the magnesium, sodium, potassium, chlorine, etc., and sulfurs. And then we have the micro elements. So these are elements that the body needs in smaller amounts. And these are things like your iron, your zinc, your coppers, your vanadium, and of course your selenium. Okay, so these are we call trace minerals, and they're very, very small, and the body doesn't need as much, so we don't store as much. The minerals versus vitamins. The minerals are different from vitamins, and that's because minerals in their natural state are inorganic. They're a rock, and so that means they're a non-living matter. So this means when the plant extracts them from the soil, it is then reabsorbed back into the plant as organic compound. So that's the big difference. So when we see a lot of supplements on the market today, we see mineral-based, and they generally are an inorganic form of minerals. They're a ground-up piece of rock. They attach it to a protein, and the protein seen by the body and it's uptaken. The reality is we should be taking them in a plant-based, and Longevity has a great range of plant-based minerals. So there are 3 different types of minerals. There is a metallic mineral, and that's where the body can only absorb 8%. It's just a ground-up rock. And science came along and said, well, geez, we can't absorb that. How do we improve it? Well, let's add a protein to it. So they wrap a protein around amino acid, which is a broken down protein, and they call it a chelated mineral. The problem is it's still a metallic mineral. It doesn't change. It doesn't convert this metal to something else. It's still a metallic mineral. But now it's entered our body, we can absorb a bit more. Osmosis happens and oxidation, and some of the mineral compound comes off, and we can absorb a little bit of it. It's still a heavy metal. The rest of it gets stored in the body, in our fat, in our organs, and it can become problematic down the track. And then we have a plant-derived mineral. And these are minerals that have been absorbed through water as the plant goes searching for water, and then these minerals are deposited by the plant. Okay, and so minerals play an important function in our body. Zinc, for instance, brain function, alertness, also our immune system. Iodine for our thyroid, copper for lung function. Calcium, we know, has a huge role with cardiovascular, your blood pressure. You know, your strong bones, again, is calcium, magnesium. Iron is also involved in blood pressure. There's selenium, aids in detoxification. So the body uses a lot of minerals. You can see it, you know. So without these minerals, these functions of the body can't happen. So here are some deficiencies just with the deficiencies in calcium. You know, arthritis is a common one. What is arthritis? Inflammation of your bones and joints, joint pain, depression. What's calcium got to do with depression? I thought that was a nervous system problem. Good question. And that's because calcium is used in every aspect of our body, not just bones and joints. It's also used in the nervous system. It helps conduct electrical pulses through the body. Okay, so it's so important. Osteoporosis speaks for itself. That restless leg. You know, people get that leg and it starts to jitter, or you're in bed and next minute you get this cramp. These are all signs of a calcium deficiency. Now, calcium being the most one of the most needed nutrients by the body, it's because it's used in every aspect. Okay, and so so when we see deficiencies, the body has to find it from somewhere, and we have a gland that monitors the calcium levels in our blood. So when the calcium in our blood drops, the body will then search for more calcium, and then we have a reservoir of calcium called bone. So it starts to break bone down and uses that bone. And so when it happens too often, if we're not supplementing with calcium in our diet, then our bones become brittle because our demand for calcium still remains. So it's going to keep searching for this calcium, and it's going to take it all from our bones. And so when we don't have enough calcium, even for our bones and joints to repair, we also don't have enough for our electrical system, our nervous system, and everything else to keep us healthy. So what are colloidals? Colloidal minerals. So colloidal minerals or colloidals can be defined as particles of substance which are finely divided and mixed in a supporting substance, like a liquid or a gel or a gas. Concrete, for instance. Concrete, believe it or not, is a colloidal mineral, or sorry, a colloidal state. It has aggregate suspended in a liquid, and it dries hard, forms into concrete. That is still the same definition of a colloidal. So when we talk about colloidal minerals, we're talking about minerals which are so fine they suspend in the fluid. Okay, so that's colloidal and colloidal minerals. The plant-derived minerals. So the plant-derived minerals originally came from the earth through the root of the plant. Because as plant minerals are hydrophilic, water-seeking plants, they naturally leave the plant material and they bind to water. So the minerals are just binding to the water, where a metallic mineral won't. A rock can't bind to water, but once it's broken down and the plant does this, it helps bind to water. Therefore, it's water soluble. And being water soluble, it's easy for us to digest. Very easy. And what also helps, it is so small, super small, 200 to 2,000 times smaller than that metallic mineral we talked about. No wonder we can get a good result from it. And metallic plant-derived minerals are 85% absorbed into the body. 85. Sorry, not 85, it's 98%. Get me there? 98% absorbed into the body. And there is no convincing it. We don't need to wrap it in a protein just to convince the body it's a good thing. Okay, so it naturally attracts to the soil. And so if the minerals aren't in the soil, they're not in the plant. Just a picture of growing. You know, we grow a lot of our produce here, I use minerals. I have a bag of minerals which we get from Auckland, plus my liquid minerals. And wow, what a difference. So here's a slide showing you grass with minerals and without minerals. And you can just see the difference. Look how brighter, greenier, bushier. You know, so you can see why people who grow using minerals as their feed, they get a lot more product. It's bigger, it's more colourful, it's got more flavour. Why take minerals before vitamins? That's because minerals control the body's ability to absorb those vitamins, and without minerals, vitamins have no purpose and are quickly eliminated from the body. Like trying to run your car on a full tank of gas but with no oil. It doesn't matter whether you're using winds or 650 or whatever wind engine protection, will eventually cease. And so without minerals, vitamins are useless. So just a quick introduction to the longevity minerals. So yes, longevity has a liquid and a capsule. So the liquid's in a plain, a cherry, a strawberry kiwi fruit, which is just yummy, and a rainforest, which is also yummy, and great flavours. And then we have the mineral caps, and the mineral caps are great. They have a silica base to them as well, really good for your nails. Anybody who takes our mineral caps will start to see their nails just get stronger and thicker. And of course, it's much easier if you're traveling to take mineral caps. So let's try to think about some things we can do with our minerals. With the plant-derived minerals, you can mix them with the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. That's how I mix my tangy. I always use, I add the kiwi, strawberry kiwi to my tangy just to give it a little bit more of a rounded sweetness rather than the tartiness. So it's a great little mixer there. And I tend to throw about a serving and a half, about 45 mils. It's just yummy. You can add it to tomato juice, you can add it to orange juice, lemon juice, or smoothies. You can add them to whatever your taste buds desire. And so it's not just about trying to knock back a shot of minerals. You add them to stuff. And if you're using the plain minerals, minerals don't get destroyed by heat like vitamins do. So you can use them in hot situations as well. So plant-derived minerals are also antibacterial. So if you've got a sore throat, you can gargle plant-derived minerals. So it's going to make a good mouthwash, help with that tooth decay, and help with the toothbrush, if you want to kill the bacteria on your toothbrush. The minerals are also an antioxidant. So they're going to help things from oxidizing or spoiling. So you can use the minerals, cherry mints, or the strawberry kiwi on bananas or apples to stop them from going brown, or plain ones. So if you don't want the sweetness of the flavored minerals, then just use the plain. And again, that stops the spoiling. So it stops that browning, that oxidization effect. Ian talked about oxidization in his talk on Sunday. He explained how oxidization works on our skin and everything else. So, you can see why minerals are so important. They do stop that oxidization. So you can put some minerals in a spray bottle. We have some beautiful blue glass spray bottles over here we have in our clinic, and put some minerals in those, and you spray them around. You can spray them on your face. You can, again, spray them to the back of your throat, bacteria on your tongue. Okay, there's just so many things you can use this for. Your skin, you get sunburn, you can use it as a toner. Those pores that close, balancing the pH on your skin. Okay, removing those spots and blemishes, and as I said before, easing that sunburn. It's just really nice to feed the skin after you've just done that damage with that ultraviolet light and the sun. So with some food, you're feeding the skin from the outside as well as taking it from the inside when you drink it. So again, being antibacterial is good for cuts and scrapes. Also, because we're feeding the tissue, it's reducing that scarring. Good for those itchy bites, muscles, so sore neck muscles. The list just goes on. Using it as a deodorant for filling underarm. Young people do some great stuff for that. Kitchen recipes. Now, the recipes are just endless. Here's just a couple of things that you can do. So you can use the plain minerals, because it's quite astringent. It's not salty, but it can almost take the place of in place of salt. Okay, so just a sprinkle of minerals over your food and just give you that salty effect. Put some in rice and in your soup. It's brilliant in soup because, as I said before, it doesn't break down in heat. And so you can make a soup, add the minerals, and you know that the minerals aren't going to be damaged. And it's a great way of getting minerals, especially in the kids. You just don't tell them. It's just another cooking ingredient. You put it in just like a stock. Okay, it's a great way. And use it. Don't use it sparingly. Use it a lot of it because remember, this is the secret sauce Doc talks about. Again, as I said earlier, spray it on the vegetables, stop them from spoiling, spray them for acting as salt, and use the cherrymins or the kiwi or even the rainforest. You can put them in your frosty or make ice cream out of them or over your ice cream. You can make gallows. Here's a little tricky thing, Karen. You'll like this one. So you get a little bit of strawberry minerals or some cherry minerals and a little bit of vodka and you mix it together and you add some jello, some let's say gelatine, and throw it in the fridge and you got some lovely, healthy, chronic or drinks. Anyway, yes, you can use those at your parties. Plants, they are a great plant saver. We've had a peace lily here that struggled for years, and I've started cleaning out our mineral bottles, and the peace lily is just taken off. It is just beautiful. So, and I'm just rinsing the old bottle out and just pouring the water in and loving it. So yeah, so use the minerals for that. But Youngevity have a blooming minerals, so it's a more concentrated version of a mineral to put towards your plants. There's a few other things in there as well. We use that for our plants, all our indoor plants and outdoors, and wow, big difference. So yeah, mix 30 mils in a litre of water and just pour it around your house. 15 mils for outside. It's going to help make your fruit bigger and more resistant to mold and more resistant to bugs. You know, a great way of using things. Other uses. So you can use it for your eye. If you've got a irritation in the eye, you've scratched your eye, just mix some just the plain stuff and with some water and use it as an eye bath. With the hemorrhoids, you start feeding that tissue which is breaking down because remember, hemorrhoids is like varicose veins on the inside. If you've got a breakdown of tissue and it starts to bulge, okay, it's a blood vessel bulging, and sometimes they pierce, they break, and they bleed. So if you can feed that tissue from the outside, then it's going to help speed things up, speed those hemorrhoids up. And again, mixing it with shampoos, you can mix all sorts of stuff. Some more. Cleaning up fat, breaks up fat, so that's over your stoves and ovens. Vacuum, again, your pets, it's another great way of giving your pets some minerals. So they won't probably like the strawberry or the kiwi or the cherry, but animals don't tend to mind the plain. Because it's just no different to suppose they go and drink out of a dirty puddle, don't they? If you give them a fresh bowl of water and a dirty bowl of water, they'll drink the dirty bowl first, I guarantee. So yeah, so good for pets. Helps with kitty litter odor. Again, for your fish, your turtles, for the cleanup. And again, you can put them in your aquarium too, and it does help with fish and the health of fish, just like it does with us. But just let's recap as we come to the end of this talk today. We've all talked about the 3 steps of health, and I'm just going to repeat the 3rd step, okay? And that's because we need to clean up our diet. It doesn't matter about these minerals. If we can't absorb properly and we're having too many nitrates in our diet, well, then these minerals are going to be fighting for space and they won't get to the place they need to go, okay? So we clean up the diet. We get rid of these bad food. I'm not going to go through them today, but please remember these with people. You need to start practicing what we preach. You know, if you wish to live healthier and have a healthier life, it starts with our gut. It starts what goes into our mouth. And we need to be teaching what we're doing. If we're not doing it, then how can we be teaching this? Okay? How do we go and tell our client that, hey, you got a problem with your arthritis, but hang on, you're probably having some saturated fats, which is aggravating your. If we don't clean up our diet, we don't get better. It's as simple as that. To recap the core of the 90 for Life Healthy Start Pack, we have the Beyond Tangy EFA Osteo plant-derived minerals. Now that makes the 90, and then we can add the secret sources based on what health challenge you have. Okay, this is a healthy start. We call it the healthy start for a reason, because this is where you start in any health program. Then you add the rest of the components. I promised Dr. Wallach many years ago that I'll educate. So I have a whole pile of his books and his CDs from his office. I act now as his agent. Karen in Australia on the Gold Coast, she has stock over there. You just make contact with Karen or email us at pools@90forlife, pools@ygy90forlife.com, okay, and get the latest price list. Obviously now with your GST coming in over there, it's a bit of a baddie for you guys, but hey, we've had it for many years and we pay 15%, so you guys are still lucky. In Australia, that is. So anybody who wants to touch base with me, I now have a kevingrundy.com website. You can go to that. So all my emails now are very easy. Kevin@kevingrundy.com. So guys, thank you so much for coming to listen to me today. I will